Hey lovelies, this is one of my favorite makeup looks that I would like to share with you guys. It is giving classy, subtle, and everything minimal. My face is already moisturized and I'm just gonna go with my e.l.f. Power Grip Primer and press it onto my face. I love how this feels. It has such an amazing grip. If you haven't tried it before, please do. Next, I'll be going with the Sephora Best Skin Ever Full Coverage Multi-Use Concealer in the shade 44Y. It is so smooth on my skin, and I just use that to like cover some discoloration I've had, on the face. And I really do love how it feels on my face. So I'm gonna continue blending that with my brush. That's my foundation brush, by the way. And after that, I'm gonna use my L'Oreal True Match Nude Tinted Serum in the shade 8.5 to 9.5. I love this foundation so much, guys. It blends with my skin flawlessly and it's just perfect for me. I believe it is very important to find a shade that truly matches skin, and it doesn't matter if it's the most expensive foundation, just go with what you know matches your skin. And now I'm just going with the beauty blender to blend it into my skin. And next I'm going with the Fenty Beauty concealer and just applying it like so. With this concealer I'm using the shade 390. Next I'm gonna use my liquid blush from MOF. It's called the Hot Shot Blush Drops, and I really love how this looks on my skin, I'm not gonna lie. And next I'm just gonna contour my face with my bronzer sticks. I love this shade as well. I love how it shapes my face and just adds the shadows in the right places. So what I'm gonna do after that is just to blend everything out and just see how everything goes, okay? So I got this dual-sided brush from TikTok shop and I have been in love with it. I just love how you can use one part for the blush and the other part for the bronzer contour area. I love how it helps me accentuate my facial curves. Like, it's just the best brush I've had. Well, one of the best brushes I've had. Next, I like to spray my Beauty Blender foam just to press on my concealer into the right places. I like the fact that when I do that, they come out so perfectly. So I had to speed up the video a little bit, but I'm just pressing it in. I am not going crazy on it. I just press it in subtly, let it go, literally soak into my skin. Guys, another thing too you need to know, don't be scared of the brush. Like, get into those cracks, those edges beside your nose, under your eye, like get into those places that usually creases. Keep dabbing at them till you cannot see the concealer anymore. Like, this concealer needs to be inside your skin, literally like merge with your skin to have a flawless makeup. This is the only way I can go through the day without feeling like my makeup is creasing like crazy. Anyway, I am gonna follow that first concealer with another Fenty Beauty product. This is in the shade 385W, We Are Even. I love this a lot because it's brighter than the previous one I used. So I'm just gonna let that sit while I retouch my contoured areas just to bring back the bronzing to my skin. course, I had to use the fan to dry up my concealer. And now I am entering, I am gonna blend this, rather, I'm gonna spread this concealer, just tapping it all over under my eyes with this angled brush that I got from TikTok shop as well. I'm just gonna spread it to the areas that I want to be brightened, and yeah. I can't stop saying this, guys. The secret to a flawless makeup finish is by blending. Blend, like after I did the concealer and everything, I have to go back in with this beauty blender, and just press the edges to make sure you can't see any start point or any breaks between the products. What I was trying to achieve was a flawless look, and I just sprayed my face with a setting spray, and I like to do that and let it dry up a little bit before I apply my setting powder. And initially I am going with Hazelnut Fenty Beauty filter in the shade 6. I love this a lot because it blends with my skin tone. It's not so far away from my skin shade. So I just go ahead and blend it into those areas that I concealed earlier, under my eyes, above my lips, my forehead, my chin. I'm just gonna use a beauty blender to blend them in. And then I move on to using my blush. I am using the CoverGirl True Blend So Flushed blush. I love this. It is in the shade 380 Temptation. And what I'm doing is just carrying the blush around. I don't just like my blush stopping on my cheeks. I like to spread it around close to my temples, close to my eyebrows as well, before I use my bronzer powder. And for my first bronzer powder, I am using the LYS bronzer. It's in the shade Worthy Dip. I love this so much, but because of how dark it is, I just use my angled bronze brush to apply it underneath my cheekbone, and I take another fluffy brush and brush it up like upwards direction. And I just like how it gives that faded look, that oh my god, where did the bronze start, where did the blush end, you know. I like how it defines my face. But anyway, I'm following that up with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Mahogany Powder Bronzer. This is the holy grail for this look. It, oh guys, I can't even describe it, but you can see bronzes the hell out of your face. Like, what? Is giving burnt, is giving wear. Like, did you get a tan around your face? Like, I just love how seamless it is on my skin. I hope the camera is getting some of these bronzed areas. And anyway, I go around the places that I like to be contoured. I don't do too much, too much with the contour. I don't go crazy. Just so I can have that minimalistic look. So yeah, I use the bronze on the bridge of my nose, my cheekbones, around my face, my forehead, and then I go in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter setting powder as well in the shade Honey 05. I use this as the final step to set my under eyes because it makes it come out pop up brighter, and I really love this. So I touch my forehead with it a little bit as well, just because I like how my I like the area bright as well. And I also go back underneath my eyes with this brush because I feel like using a beauty blender, it's sort of takes away more of the product as opposed to using a brush to apply it. So when I use the brush, you see how brighter under my eyes looks. So I'm just gonna go to the rest of my face where I use my foundation with the Rare Beauty True Caramel Finished Pressed Powder. I really love it because you literally cannot tell that I use anything for the rest of my face. It's so flawless. And yeah. So I'm gonna use this brow pencil. I usually order these on Amazon. It's the CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow Draw and Fill. It's in the shade 200 Honey Brown. So I love how these are on my eyebrows. Listen, I struggle with my brows, y'all. I am not perfect. I struggle with my eyebrows, but if I do say so myself, I think I do a pretty good job with my brows. So I'm just gonna use it to fill my brows in. And most times, I'm not even gonna lie, guys, I do not apply any contour or concealer under my eyebrows, because if you are using this as an everyday look or you just want to step out, whatever, why do you have to do too much? You know what I'm saying? So this is for the everyday girl that loves to look classy, that loves the subtle minimalistic look, but also love to look very polished. This is a look for you. You don't have to do too much all the time. Simple goes a long way most of the time. Instead of using a concealer, I dab into my setting powder and just sort of wipe, or rather clean, the space underneath and above my brows. And then I go back in with my contour and just connect from the bridge of my nose to my brows, because I love the look it gives me. Don't mind what I'm doing. I'm just trying to accentuate my birthmark over at the bridge of my nose as well. Of course, I'm feeling myself because majority of the work is done. Next, I'm just gonna go in with a brow pencil underneath, well, in my waterline. I don't really do this all the time. Sometimes if I wanted something less dark, I use a brow. Okay, right now I'm using a brown eye pencil just to give it the extra smoky look, not too dark. So I either use a dark brown pencil or I go in with my contour powder. I just fill it up to make it darker a little bit. And for my eyeliner, I'm not really an eyeliner girl or a eyeshadow girl. Yes, I struggle with my eyeshadow a lot, just because I'm not perfect at blending colors together. Till then, I guess it's just gonna be try and error, child. But for now, this is what you're getting. I just use my bronzer to apply to my eyelids, and I'm just going back in again with the Anastasia Beverly bronzer just to accentuate my facial curves. Next, guys, I'm going to take my Urban Decay All Nighter Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. Oh, I can't begin to explain how much I love that. I just love how it gives my face a shine as well as makes my makeup last forever. I mean, look at this face. Like, I can't even make this up. But anyway, make sure you let it dry down, and I just wiped my lips. And then I am going in with my lip liner. I'll be using that with the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Stick Fenty Glow shade number 3, as well as the Fenty Beauty Heat, and this is the Fenty Glow Heat number shade 3 as well. I just love how it makes my lip pop, and it's so juicy and creamy. And it just makes the whole look, guys. It gives it a little bit of shimmer, makes your lip look so subtle. And yes, guys, literally have come to the end of the makeup tutorial, and I'm just gonna style my hair a little bit and give you guys the final look of everything. Of course, I had to go back in with my beauty blender to blend any foreign lines that I see, just to make sure everything is flawless, and go back in with my Urban Decay setting spray, and I love how it looks. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, please leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely see you in another video. Thanks for watching. Bye, loves.